कितना प्यारा है, वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। इसमें खुशियाँ हैं अपार, इसमें जन्नत की बहार। वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार।
संगम युग की घड़ियां, मधुबन की ये गलियां, पल भर जुदा न होंगे अपनी ये है दुनिया।
संगम युग की घड़ियां, मधुबन की ये गलियां, पल भर जुदा न होंगे अपनी ये है दुनिया।
योगी पावन जीवन मिलता कल्प में कई बार।
वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार।
मात पिता भाई बहनों
सा संसार है, किस्मत वालों को ही मिलता ये दैवी परिवार है।
मन वीणा का तार तार करता है ही झनकार,
वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार।
बाबा की मुरलिया अमृत रस बरसाए, मस्त मगन हो जाए मनवा झूमे नाचे गाए। बाबा की मुरलिया अमृत रस बरसाए, मस्त मगन हो जाए मनवा झूमे नाचे गाए। बाबा मुरली मधुबन तीनों अपने हैं संसार,
वो कितना प्यारा है, वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। इसमें खुशियाँ हैं अपार, इसमें जन्नत की बहार। वो कितना प्यारा है,
वो कितना प्यारा है,
वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार।
Om Shanti, good morning. We were listening to a song which was about how lovely is Baba's love and how lovely is Baba's family. So the foundation of this Brahmin life is faith. So Baba just relates or explains 4 types of faith. That is the faith in the self, and faith in Baba, and faith in the Brahma, and faith in the family. So Baba just explains Baba explains the significance of having that faith in family. Usually we say we have Baba. So Baba has just said frequently in today's Murli that it's enough if I know or Baba knows. So just like we have faith in Baba, we should have faith in the family. Of course, this is also very important. Because of not having faith in the family, what's that? What are the benefits which can be reaped when we keep that faith in the family, and what's the loss if we don't keep? And what is that Baba? We precious. We should have that complete faith in the family. And what's called, what do you mean by having faith? So let's make a note. What should I do? So let's listen to Baba's versions. Today's date is 19th April 2026 and the revised date is 15th December 2009. In order to fulfill the responsibility of love to the family, become knowledgeful, equal to the father, and remain stable in the stage of a detached observer. Let your intellect have faith in the father, yourself, the drama, and the family, and become victorious. Baba says your intellect should have faith in all these four aspects and then you will gain victory. Today the powerful father is seeing his powerful children because each child is making effort with deep love to become equal to the father. Baba just sees every child in his highest stage. That is, Baba tells that every child is making that effort. Bab Dada is pleased to see you children and sings songs of the wonder of you children in his heart. Baba just says that, wow children, wow. You children are the crown on the father's head. You children are worshipped in two forms, whereas the father is worshipped in just the one form. Whereas children are worshipped in two forms. So you children go ahead of your father through the father. Baba says you children go ahead of your father through the father, and this is why the father is pleased to see the efforts of you children. Baba gives the certificate to all of us that Baba just sees the effort and Baba is happy. Of course you are number wise, but having an aim in your effort is making you move ahead. Today at Amrit Vela, Baba saw one aspect which is the foundation of this knowledge in all you children everywhere. So Baba just says the result, and the parameter is the foundation of this knowledge. That is faith. It is said that those whose intellects have faith are victorious. So Baba saw the faith of all of you. Number-wise, of course, everyone has faith in the Father, and the sign of that is you have all recognized the Father, and you did belong to Him, and have also come here to meet Him. All of you who are staying at Madhuban, okay, but all the children who are at centers, who go to centers, they always have that desire that when our turn comes and when can we go and meet Baba. So they have faith, that's why they wait and they come to meet Baba. So each child has unbreakable faith in the Father, but as well as the faith in the Father, your faith in other things has to be strong. There has to be faith in yourself. As well as that, there has to be faith in the drama and the faith in the family. To be strong in these 4 types of faith means your intellects have faith. So if you have faith, then you will be victorious on this basis. So Baba tells us to check, am I strong in these 4 types of faith? In having faith in the Father, all of you say, my Baba and I belong to the Father. You say mine for the Father and have claimed a full right over the Father. You have claimed a constant right from the Father and also claimed a right to all the treasures. Suppose if we have that faith that I belong to Baba and Baba is mine and whatever is Baba's, I have a right over that. So I have a right over all those treasures. This means this kind of intoxication says that you have faith in Baba. Along with those, faith in yourself is also essential. Why? If you don't have, many of us have faith in Baba, but when it comes to faith in ourselves, we always say, I'm not sure whether am I moving in right direction. I'm not sure whether this is the kind of effort which is required to be made. Sometimes we are not sure. So such thoughts say that we don't have faith in ourselves. So Baba just clarifies. If you don't have faith in yourself, you become disheartened. Faith in oneself is, I am an embodiment of the self-respect given to me by the Father. I have a right to the self-sovereignty. The Father Himself has given me so much self-respect. Put each point of self-respect into your awareness and you will become so intoxicated. Nowadays, if people receive any title, they consider it to be their fortune. But who has given you children each and every point of self-respect? Someone gets the title of the doctorate and just look at the intoxication. The one who just gives that crown. So all the titles which are given in the form of the self-respect, and who has given the God Himself, and how much intoxication we children should have. So Bap Dada himself has made each child an embodiment of self-respect. By remembering each point of self-respect, you can fly with happiness. So you should constantly have this much intoxication of faith in yourself. I am one out of multi-million souls who has self-sovereignty through the Father, and this I am an embodiment of self-respect. This faith makes you have that intoxication. So who am I? So Baba says, I am the one out of multi-million souls who has that self-sovereignty through the Father. I am an embodiment of self-respect. Just as you have faith in the Father, in the same way it's very essential to have faith in yourself. Why? Because when you have faith in yourself, your intellect then has faith in every action of yours. That is, you have that self-respect and you are victorious. The meaning of faith is success. It's not that I have faith in the Father. It's very good that you have faith in the Father. But as well as having faith in the Father, It's also essential to have the intoxication of who am I? Remember each and every point of self-respect and faith. The intoxication will then be visible in your activity and your face. What's the result of that self-respect and intoxication? That becomes visible through your behavior and on your face. It's visible and it will continue to remain visible. As well as this, the third thing is having faith in the drama. This is also necessary because within the drama there are problems and there is also success. If you have firm faith in the drama, then those whose intellects have faith based on the drama are able to change problems into some form of solutions. What do they do if they have faith in the drama? If you have faith in the drama, then that will let you transform the problems into solutions. Because faith means victory. So whom do you attain victory over? By transforming it. Any problem becomes a form of a solution in a second. You wouldn't then have any upheaval. You would remain unshakable because by having the knowledge of the drama, you become unshakable and immovable. The version of the Murli which was spoken on 11th April, Brahma is loyal or faithful. Baba has explained the good and bad or right or wrong, but Brahma is accurate, it's perfect. If you have faith in the drama, then you will not have any kind of upheaval because the drama makes you unshakable or immovable and the drama helps you transform yourself. You have the faith that you were an embodiment of solutions in the previous cycle too, and that is, you were a successful soul and you are that now and that. And after cycle 2, you are going to become that. So this intoxication enables you to make your faith in the drama very firm. You then have that spiritual intoxication, and the intoxication, I was that, I am that, and I will become that. So I was the one who attained success. I am attaining that now, and I will. Therefore, it's very essential to have faith in the drama in this effort-making life. As well as this, the fourth thing is to have faith in the family because the Father created the family. As soon as He came, this is such a big family. And of course, we have families across the four corners of the world. Who has created? Baba has created. Just like you have faith in the Father too, so in the same way, you should have faith in the family. Whose family is that? So who else in the world can have such a big family? So can you? So nobody else? You can check as many families as you want in the world. Baba is asking. So does anyone else has such a big family in the world? No, you can check. So you can check as many families that you want in the family. You can just go and visit the village. Of course, we have Baba's family even in remote areas. We have Baba's families. So Baba has such a big family. So not even does anyone have such a father? No, not even a divine father has such a large family, but they have followers, whereas here it's the family. It is with this family that you continue to do service and have relationships. And Baba explains the significance of the family. It is with the family that you continue to do service and have relationships. It's not that you have connection with only the father, so it doesn't matter if you don't have it with the family. So Baba says your faith in the family has to last for 21 births. Baba, this is not the connection of this conference aged, but Baba says, so we would have come. So Baba says this is the faith in the family has to last for 21 births. You know that, don't you? It's by coming into connection with the family, with your intellect, having faith, that you come to know you are moving along with everyone in this family. So when you come in connection with everyone, then you will know to what extent have I developed that faith. In order to move along with the family, you have to pay attention to this. What's the attention which is required? Each one in the family has and will have different sanskars. These are the aspects which have to be underlined, because Baba says each one will have different sanskars. Your memorial is the rosary, and if you look at the rosary, you can see the first number and the 108th number. All the beads are not placed at one place. There is always the place of the first bead and the place of the last bead. You can just know, because they are all those with different sanskars in the family. So if you have to move along in such a big family while understanding one another sanskars, it's one family, one father, one kingdom. So we have to move along united. Just as this is a big family, Baba explains the wonderful things. Of course, this is a very big family and no one has such a big family. Just as this is a big family, so you have to have a big heart with everyone and get along with everyone while stable in the stage of having good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. Baba says we should have such a big and generous heart for everyone, just like the size of the family. So sometimes we say, Baba, to what extent? Baba says, since this is a big family, you should have good wishes and you should have to that extent. I just repeat, just as this is a big family, so you have to have a big heart with everyone, get along with everyone while stable in the stage of having good wishes and pure feelings for everyone, because within this family there are sanskars and natures. Some may think, what does it matter about the family? I have faith in Baba. However, here, third aspect of having faith is being explained here. Both a religion and a kingdom is being established. It's not just a religion. All the other founders of religions who came simply established a religion. They didn't establish a kingdom. Here, all of you are going to rule. In the kingdom, a family is needed. You have to live with your family for 21 births in different forms. You can't leave the family. Sometimes we say, I sit and I do my yoga, I'm okay to be alone. Baba says, no, you have to be with the family, you have to be in the gathering. Of course, there will be powerful vibrations, though if you sit there, sometimes if you sit or sometimes everyone is sitting, but we always get the powerful vibrations in the atmosphere. Because the yoga of the gathering just helps. So Baba says it's not the right thing to be alone and to do or to take care of my schedule. Baba says you have to be with the gathering. You can't leave the family and go away anywhere. So check this. Don't think the Father knows and I know. Everything is to do with the Father, but if one type of the faith is lacking in 4 types of faith, then there will be fluctuation. This is the most significant part. Suppose if my faith, I lack faith in any of these 4 aspects, I get disturbed. Just listen. This is the 4th aspect, this topic. Of course, the Father is with you as your service companion to give you Sakash, but who are your companions? The physical company that you have is the family. So the Father saw that majority of you are moving along well in having 3 types of faith. But you also have to fulfill your responsibility to the family. You have to harmonize your sanskars. You have to see and get along with one another with the feelings of benevolence. So many children move along according to the capacity in this. However, the Father has seen that those who are knowledgeful in having faith in the family and who move constantly along and live with the stage of the detached observer like the Father are the ones who become number 1 and come in the number 1 division. Baba just gave a lot of significance to this topic, that is faith in the family. Let's listen once again this version. Baba says that those who are knowledgeful in having faith in the family and those who live in the stage of a detached observer and then they come in the company of the family, then they become the number 1 or they come in the number 1 division. So you have to check the natures, the intentions are within a family. The trivial mistakes happen in a family. Where do we come across the natures or the intentions? Trivial mistakes happen in a family. Obstacles come in terms of a family. So it's most essential to pass in terms of this family. If there is anything lacking when it comes to moving along with the family or fulfilling your responsibility, whether it's a small or a large obstacle, it causes trouble. It's only in connection with the family that questions arise. Why is this like this? How is this like this? So instead of asking why, realize. Baba says, don't get into the questions. Why is this, Baba? Why is this happening like this? Why is he like this? How is this like this? Instead of this, Baba says, realize This has to be fixed in the intellect. Baba says, realize you have to get along together. And fulfill the responsibility of a family, because this is the Father's family. It is God's family. It is not an ordinary family. So have the faith. Vah Baba, Vah Brahma, Vah I, the self, and the family. Can we say? Vah Baba, Vah Brahma, Vah I, the self, and Vah the family. Is that okay? Baba just gets confirmation. Is that all right? Do you check this? Have you passed in all four? These are the questions from Baba's side. In all four. Not lacking in even one. Check this, check right now. Because this is the only way to become victorious. It's now in the family that the sanskars emerge, and in order to harmonize those sanskars, you have to transform them. And look at the family with such elevated vision. Bab Dada told you earlier too, Bab Dada looks at even the last child as being most fortunate. Why? He has recognized Baba. He has recognized God. He has recognized the Father who is in an ordinary form. Such great Mahatmas haven't been able to recognize God, but even the last child of the Bab Dada says, my Baba. He says from his heart, my Baba. That is the 108th bead, but what does he say? That child also says, my Baba. Just as Bab Dada gives love and remembrance to the children, so seeing the speciality of even the last child, he gives the same to the last ones too. So check whether you are okay in 3 or in all 4 or in just 1 or 2. So have you checked? So did you check? So all of us have checked, right? Yeah. Did you check? Those of you who think that you are all right in having faith in all 4, the Father, yourself, Brahma and family, those who have faith in all 4, raise your hands. Are you okay? Baba asks frequently, so are you okay? So Baba tells. So should Baba test you? Yes, raise them. Okay, have you passed in the subject of the family? You have to form a relationship with the family, because you are not going to leave the family. You have to live with the family and fulfill your responsibility. So have you passed in this? Do you ever think, Baba, it would be good if this one weren't here? Because Baba knows what kind of thoughts each child has. Sometimes it would be good if this one weren't here. Why is this one doing this? Why does this happen? Do you have such thoughts? Yeah. Do you have such complete intoxication of the family? The one who has faith in all the 4 will not have such thoughts like this or like that. Okay, it may enter your thoughts, why does this happen like that? But the question of why and what shouldn't shake you. It should not change your mood. This is known as passing in all four. Baba just explained the signs. Suppose even we have questions, but it should not influence my mood. So this, if you have this sign, then you have passed in all four. You raised your hands and pleased Bap Dada, but Bap Dada sometimes has to hear and see a lot when it comes to this thing about the family. Baba just explains very clearly according to the time. It seems as if this is the need of the time. So Baba says Baba sometimes has to see and listen a lot about such things about the family. You have to have totally big heart. Everyone has to put right with good wishes and pure feelings, because it is just the one family. All of you have to get along, united together, and make others move along. You are not going to make yourself move along in this way, but you should make others move along in the same way too, because this is why Bap Dada is drawing your attention to those in the family who pass any upheaval, those who don't have any waste, have to make others like that too. Whose responsibility is this? If I am not affected by any of the scenes, if I don't have any waste thoughts, so what should I do? I have to make others. Present, how many of you live at your centers? At the most, it may be maximum of 25 to 50. There aren't many. If it's a big place, perhaps there may be 50 to 60, and at the most, say there may be 100. There aren't that many, but just think there are many. Bap Dada has made you children at all the centers, even the last one, move along, saying that you are a loved child. All children are in front of Baba, whether the children are at Madhuban or at centers. Baba has said every child is a loved child, and he has let the child move forward. What's the sign of the love? What's the love? What is the love and remembrance that Bap Dada gives you every day? Sweet, sweet children, sweetest children. Baba knows that there are some sore children. Has Baba ever given them love and remembrance, saying sweet and sore children? Has Baba ever said? Baba calls them loved ones too. Not only does he say this, but he believes that the child is my child. And he makes that one move along with the feeling that he belongs to him. Because he knows that in the drama, in the rosary, not everyone in it is the number one. And that's the result. There are different sanskars. There have to be. Otherwise, everyone would be a king. And who would then be the subjects? Baba explains the wonderful thing. Baba tells, if everyone has that perfect sanskar, everyone would become a king. Then who would be the subjects? Over whom would you rule? Good people are also needed. Royal people, this is the kingdom. In this way, each of you has to check yourself. In a family, someone may have bad sanskars in some respect. But what are your sanskars? We have many sanskars. Baba explains, for instance, someone has bad sanskar, but what is my sanskar? On seeing the bad sanskars of someone, if your sanskars also become bad, then you also have become bad. The bad also spoils the good. Sometimes the bad has that much power to spoil the good, but what should actually happen? the good should reform the bad. At the time of establishment, the Bab Dada looked after 350 to 400 altogether. At present, no one has a family living together like that. Okay, you may have different duties, but that's the duty. In a family, there are duties. An ordinary family, an ordinary duty, you spend the day in an ordinary way. It's not that. It's not like that. This is the unique and lovely family. For you to be disturbed in this way and make the excuse that it happened because that one did that. That happened because that one did that. Because when we are disturbed, so usually such thoughts, we make that situation or the person responsible. So what do we say then? Baba, this one did, this happened. So this one happened, that happened. But however, did the father not have to face the opposition? When that was the family of 350 to 400, Baba even had to face. There were those who went away. Was that not opposition? Even then, although some departed, the father said, send them toli and try to call them back. Serve them, remind them. This is what's said by Baba. So do you have to pass in having all 4 types of faith or just 2 or 3? You have to claim number 1 for this. Although the preparations for destruction are made, the destruction is just waiting to take place. The nature comes to the Father, the nature, the element says, now the burden is too much. This time of the destruction is so close, but it's just waiting. The nature, the elements are also tired. They also tell Baba, burden is so much. Even the elements want to be liberated from burden. Maya also says, I know that my part is now about to finish. But there are such children in the Brahmin family who become my companions over trivial matters. They make me sit down with them. Who said? Maya says this. Maya says that my time to go has come, but Brahmin children make me sit down with them. Just tell Maya it's the time to end. In bringing about your own kingdom, faith in all these 4 things is still a percentage, and this is why time is also waiting. However, both Maya and nature are ready. Now speak. Should Baba give them an order? Few children aren't ever ready. Should Baba give this order to Maya and nature? Should he? Raise your hands. No. Are you ready? Don't raise your hands just like that. A test will come. Paper will come. Are you ever ready? Baba says, are you ever ready? Now Bab Dada has hope in each child that you finish. How? Instead say like this. Last Murlis also Baba had spoken, and it will reappear in the Murlis which are yet to be read. Baba says, don't get into how should I do, how will it happen. Instead like this it will happen. Not what shall I do. No, do it like this. We always say that, Baba, why is he like this, or why does this happen? We should get along and move together. So don't come into the questions, how should it happen, how will it happen, what shall I do? No, if I do like this, it will resolve. Like, by when will you satisfy this hope? How much time do you need? Everyone has to become, how much time do you need in order to find a solution for a problem? Everyone has to become ready. If you are ready, have put your hands up, then what's your duty? To make one another equal to yourself. If I have faith in all the four aspects, then I have to make others also equal. Bab Dada heard the result of all the news of all the programs that have taken place. They were good, and the result is also good, filled with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. Therefore, now have the ham. It has to happen. It must happen. Bring completion close. This is the homework that Baba has given. When you fluctuate a little, the completion goes a little further away. You are the ones who have to bring the completion close. But what will time do if those who are going to rule aren't ready? Therefore, stop making excuses or giving reasons. Put the solution in front. The aim of all of you is to give the message to those who are suffering in sorrow and to liberate them. You can't go into liberation without liberating them. So liberate them. Liberating them is also our task, of course. They are suffering because of their own things, but in order to liberate them from their own sorrow is also our responsibility. The Father has come, so He will give the inheritance to the children of the whole world, will He not? So He will give you your inheritance of liberation in life, because all are His children. He has to give them their inheritance too, does He not? So their inheritance is liberation. Your inheritance is liberation in life. Until you give them liberation, you can't go back either. For this, perform the drill. This is the homework, of course, many of us must be doing. Baba says every day, become an angel 12 times and stay in the incorporeal stage 12 times. Day and night are 24 hours, and you have to do this drill 24 times. You may sleep at the time for sleeping. 12 times angelic stage, 12 times incorporeal stage. Bab Dada isn't saying that you mustn't sleep, but increase this during the day. When you have functions, you work throughout the whole day. You remain awake, don't you? Make time to perform this drill. To all you children everywhere who are loving to the Father, because those who are loving are definitely cooperative, and the return of love is that in a practical way, in every task, they will definitely cooperate with one another, with their bodies, minds, wills, relationships. To such loving and cooperative children who are constantly absorbed in the love for the Father, not just in love, but those who remain absorbed in love, those who always use their time and thoughts in all of the Father's tasks, because at the confluence age, your time and thoughts have a lot of value. To those who create a reward in one birth for many births, to such intense effort makers who use every virtue and power according to the time, to you children who are filled with the virtues and powers and lots of multi-million for love and remembrance, namaste. We spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the Mother, Father, and Bab Dada. Today's blessing, may you be merciful and fill all souls with power by becoming a lawmaker as well as the bestower of blessings. If a soul has some desire, but because of not having courage, he is not able to achieve. But what if he wants, even though he has that desire, and then, as well as becoming a lawmaker, that is a bestower of this knowledge for such a soul, also be merciful and become a bestower of blessings. Give that soul the extra power of your good wishes. However, you can only become an embodiment of such a bestower of blessings when your every thought is surrendered to the Father. Fulfill the promise that you made to surrender every moment, every thought, every action of yours. Slogan: remain aware of your true form and you will have the power of the truth. Remain aware of your true form and you will have the power of the truth. Avyakt signal. In order to become great, imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility. Bab Dada now wants to see the sparkling jewel of complete purity on the forehead of each of you children. He wants to see your eyes constantly sparkling with spirituality, to hear sweet and invaluable words, and to see the contentment and humility in your actions. Today is third Sunday, that is the World Meditation Day. So all the sisters and brothers are requested to be in the gathering and spread the elevated vibrations of purity across the globe, so that we will be able to, we should have the form of being merciful and being a bestower, and bestow that powerful vibrations to all the souls who are peaceless and who want some support. All the surrendered and trial brothers and sisters are requested to go to Kamal Kunj at 10:30 a.m. and today is World Meditation Day, and the evening meditation from 6 to 8 p.m. will be at Conference Hall. Let's remember Baba for 2 minutes. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Gulzar ji. An angel doesn't engage in relationships with anyone other than the Baba. Baba is everything. There is only one Supreme Soul who can make us experience Himself in all forms of relationships. No one else can do this. So Brahma Baba also became an angel when he met Baba. Baba made Brahma Baba an instrument for us children. You may not have seen how much love Brahma Baba has for the children, but you understand it through your intellect, don't you? Om Shanti.